All right, YouTube, and so we're gonna continue to make more videos, put out more content. We are gonna be working with this little book here today. It's made in a calendar form, and you can see the name of the author is Marianne Williamson. I think she's a very great author. She was friends of a very good friend with Dr. Wayne Dyer, and it's the title, as you can see, it's a year of daily wisdom, a perpetual flip calendar to use year after year. So I just love how she did that, and so let's open that up and the introduction and see what she wrote there. So here in the introduction, Miriam Williamson said, "We seek an ancient God and a modern God. However disparate our personalities and interests, we all agree on one very important point. Mankind has come to a major crossroad at which the Spirit alone can lead us towards human survival. We see God when we observe Him, when we do not put our attention on Him. We do not see the effects of His existence. It is uh, it is in consciously observing Him that we create a world in which there are holy things to be observed. There is a spiritual renaissance sweeping the world. It is a revolution in the way we think. May the thoughts I present in this perpetual calendar contribute to your own spiritual and emotional awakening." Marianne Williamson. So I found what she said something very important here. She said there is a spiritual renaissance, a sweep in the world. It is a revolution in the way we think. So I want you to take note of that word, the way we think. Most of these books that you read, I don't care which one you read, depends on your interpretation, the Bible or any other book, they're all gonna say the same thing. How you think is what is how your life is going to turn out. And I'm so happy that she pointed out that here. So let's go back to the top and read that again. She said, "We seek an ancient God and a modern God. However disparate our personalities and interests, we all agree on one very important point. Mankind has come to a major crossroad at which the Spirit alone can lead us toward human survival." So we need spirituality, and spirituality will lead us towards human survival, right? The way how we are going to survive is by the way how we think. So she said, "We see God when we observe Him. When we do not put our attention on Him, we do not see the effects of His existence. It is in consciously observing Him that we create a world in which there are holy things to be observed." So, whatever God is for you, it has nothing to do with a Christian God or a Buddhist God, or it just whatever God is for you. You don't need to complain and cry or whine about the word itself. You can call it the universe, whatever. It doesn't matter at all. But I think the takeaway from this little piece here, the one part that I would really pay attention to, she said there is a spiritual renaissance sweeping the world. It is a revolution in the way we think. Revolution means change. So change the way how you think. That's pretty much what she's saying here, right? And she said, "May the thoughts I present in this perpetual calendar contribute to your own spiritual and emotional awakening." So she's trying to help us to discover more about ourselves, our spiritual selves. Because as you know it, we are two people. We have a physical side and we have a spiritual side. And as most of these experts and gurus would say, we are human beings having a spiritual experience. So we are spirit living in human form, experiencing. But this is the only way we're gonna experience this world here is by being in this suit that we gave. It's called our bodies that we got for a while, and then after a while we have to get out of it and go back to where we come from, wherever that is, right? So pretty much here, what she's saying is like, change your thoughts, change your life. All of the books are saying pretty much the same thing. All right. So that's what I would take away from from the introduction here. The rest of it is important. You can read it for your own self, but that's pretty much what she's saying here. There is a spiritual renaissance sweeping the world. It is a revolution in the way we think. It's a change in the way how we think. We are thinking differently now from how we were thinking 100 years ago. People think that we couldn't have laptops and cell phones and go to the moon and all of that stuff. The change in our thinking has led us to discover all these, technologies and these advancements and developments. What can you discover in your own personal life if you just simple change the way you think, revolutionize your thinking? All right. So we're gonna do some more videos. So we're gonna move on and continue on with this book. All right. I'll see you in the next video.